Hello African gold growers, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about something many African gold growers are asking me in the social media, in the comments on the videos, and it's how to start a recycling business in Africa. This is one of the topics that have, in my perspective, most potential in Africa. In specific, when we talk about start from scratch, start from zero, and that it's very, very well aligned with the concept of African gold grower. Because as you remember in this channel, or if this is the first time you visit us, well, first let me tell you welcome. You are in African Gold Grower Academy channel, and in this channel we are going to share with you the most powerful knowledge areas and all the information you need to start a successful and strategic agroecology business in Africa with low risk, with low investment. And focusing again in strategic and agroecology business is because we really think the best way to support Africa to transform, to improve the situation, to develop the situation in Africa as the land we really dream within is from starting businesses and starting strategic businesses. And we think agroecology, it means everything that has to be that is aligned with agriculture, organic agriculture, and ecology technologies, all these kind of things that can improve the agricultural situation in Africa, the ecological situation in Africa, the anthropological, it means the social impact on Africa. It's really, really powerful to develop, and is the most important area we can focus to develop Africa. Okay, so today we are going to talk how to start recycling business in Africa from our perspective. Now, if you like the video, let me tell you first, give us a like, tell us in the comments what other kind of information do you want to find in this channel. Tell us or your comments or your areas will be very, very welcome, and we will be very, very happy to help you as much as we can, because this is our mission: help you with powerful knowledge to start strategic business in Africa. Now, let's start with the video with this short class, but very powerful. Okay. Now, the area of recycling business in Africa is really powerful because, as many of you know, we have a big problem of plastic in Africa, a big problem of trash in Africa, because we import the majority of the things we consume in the countries. Okay? The majority of food, the 70 to 75%, in some countries, 80 to 90% of the food is imported. The items, technology, construction materials, machinery, any kind of stuffs we need in Africa, we import. And we import from China, we import from Europe, United States, and have packaging and make at the same time waste. Okay, from the soap we use for wash our hands or for take a shower, to the cables we use for building a house, for electric connections in our houses, or the plastic packages from the fruits, the vegetables, the seeds, the fertilizers, any kind, the bottles of juice, any kind of plastic, glass, metal that is importing to the continent is creating a lot of pollution and a lot of trash. So it's really important we take hands on the problem. Okay, many countries in Africa already took, measures inside of the business of this situation, making a prohibition from, for example, to the plastic bags, and some other countries are talking about prohibition against the plastic bottles, for example, or certain kind of packaging. But we already have the problem inside of our lands, no matter if it's Ethiopia, South Africa, Egypt, Nigeria, Ghana, Angola, no matter which country we are talking about, we already have the problem. Now, it's really important, and it's really important we take solutions from our own hands, and it's about bring solutions to the market. Now, like any business you start, like any project you start, you need to have a plan. But in special, you need to understand what value you will give to the market. And more important, who is your market? If you don't understand who is your market and what is the value you are going to bring to this market, you are lost. Okay? You are lost because you don't have a clear guidance about what are you doing in your business. No matter if we are talking about agriculture, recycling, clean energies, hospitality, no matter your business, if you don't have a plan, if you don't understand what is the value you are bringing to the market, it means which is the problem you are trying to bring a solution, and who is your market, you are completely lost. So the first thing I invite you is to analyze these things. Who will be your market? What kind of solution do you want to bring to this market? And more important, make a plan. It's better to have a bad plan that don't have a plan. Okay? Now, once you have your first idea about which is the problem you want to bring a solution, who is your market, and you start to have a plan, you start to have an idea, it's really important next you define with this information what kind of thing you want to recycle. I mean, what do you want to recycle? What material? Okay? And it's really important because recycling have a lot of challenges and have a lot of challenges that other industries doesn't have. And it's in for example, when you are in paper, in glass, in plastic, and especially in plastic, the offer of material is really high, and the work you need to do to recycle all this plastic, for example, to talk about the plastic, it's really high. So you need to work in one product at a time. It's really important you focus in one material to recycle, and if it's possible, in one win product. It's important you define the win product, or the 2, maximum 3 win products you are going to have. Okay, because there is where you are going to focus all your effort, all your time, and the 20% of your products at the end will make the 80% of your revenue. So it's really, really, really crucial you focus on this one win product and one material at a time. The product you want, or the material you want to recycle, must be abundant enough so that you have raw material, and its transformation must have sufficient or enough demand and value in the market. It means, for example, Tetra Pak, or this aluminum plastic package that many juice or milk brands use, in special that those that come from Europe or the Arab countries. We call it in Mexico Tetra Pak. We know as Tetra Pak. In many countries is well known as that because this is the brand of the that produced this product. Now, having a very special procediment to recycle. Now, maybe in South Africa, okay, in South Africa or in Botswana or in maybe in Kenya, for example, because I know in Kenya there's a plant of Tetra Pak recycling. You don't have problems to find enough Tetra Paks for recycle and then produce a product you can sell. Okay, but instead, if you go to Ethiopia, to Somalia, to Djibouti, to Eritrea, you will find a different, or to the DRC, for example, you will find a different context. Because in those countries, we don't have enough Tetra Pak. So you will have the challenge to find enough Tetra Pak to recycle. Okay? In difference that if you are trying to recycle HDPE or PET plastic, for example, PET, we have in abundance, or plastic bags, we have in abundance. Okay, we don't have problems. Now, for example, in Ethiopia, there is a very interesting brand that are recycling glass. We have an abundant quantity of glass in special wine bottles. You know, so it's important you identify a material with these both characteristics. Now, once you do this, let me bring you some examples. For example, plastic bags. You want to recycle plastic bags, and with these plastic bags, you are going to make ecological fabric for backpacks. Okay, this is an example from an amazing African gold grower in Uganda that is doing this project. Or for example, PET bottles, and you are trying to build to make building blocks. Another entrepreneur, or that I consider an African gold grower in Kenya, it's working on it. Okay, another one in Ghana also. The HDPE, you can recycle HDPE to make plastic wood. HDPE is the plastic used in the plastic bottle tops. Okay, this is the plastic. This is the HDPE. Or for example, sawdust. And with this sawdust, you want to make biomaterials, biomaterials like fungi or this kind of things. And it's really interesting that, for example, if you are in Egypt, you will not find enough sawdust. But instead, if you are in Ethiopia, in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Rwanda, in all these countries, you will find a lot of sawdust. Okay, you will have a lot of an abundance. So you need to understand your context and then find one material and one product. Okay, and focus on it. It's really challenging to be an entrepreneur, and more in developing countries, in emerging economies like East Africa. So you need to put all your effort very well focused and taking as much leverage you can. Okay, this is really important. Now, you need to understand recycling business, or the recycling industry needs machinery, okay? Needs a lot of cash flow. So machinery have a cost. You need a cash flow to pay to the collection of the plastic, or to the collection of the paper or the collection of the material you are trying to recycle. You need a team, you need to pay salaries, you need a process, you need licenses, business licenses, environmental licenses, certain business permissions that some other industries doesn't need. So it's important you have very, very, very clear since beginning your cost inside of your business plan, inside of your business model, so you can adapt your business model to your personal reality, and at the same time you can take down a lot of risk. Okay, you can take down a lot of risk. Now we are going to talk about in the next video how you can take down how you can actually start a recycling business, specifically ideas, with very low quantity of money and with very, very, very cheap machinery, okay, and tools. Something that you already have in your house, or you can very easily find by few quantity of money. In the as I told you, in the next video we will see the different models. Now, if you need more investment, you can explore ways to finance your business, okay? And we are going to make a video also to explain you different ways of you can rise up money to start your business, but in a special, very safe, very, very safe and very interesting ways you can rise up money to start your own business, okay, to obtain capital. But at the beginning, I suggest you always try to start with the materials you already have, with the resources you already have. Okay, focus on what you have. Learn as much as possible, and then take more responsibilities or take more risks. Now, the next step will be make a business plan. The plan will help you to be clear about your operations. Okay, this is crucial. You need to understand, for example, in your business plan, you need to have very clear as a crystal. How do you get your raw material? Okay, how you transfer this material? Where do you get your income? Okay, which is the value you are bringing to the market? Which are your strengths in the market? Okay, what makes you different? What makes you unique? What makes you a strong competitor in the market? Okay, so you will also put in your business plan your vision and your mission. Okay, it will help you as a guide to understand where are you going and why you are going there. Lets you know where are you going and if you are making a progress. Okay, you can measure your progress because you have a plan. You have a very very clear understanding of your process, of the things you are making, of the value you are bringing to the market, of your vision in the long term of the company, so you can measure your progress. For example, in 2021, I want to rise up 10,000 Kenyan shillings of revenue, and we want to have 30 new clients in the next 6 months. And these kind of things you can measure, and it can give you a very clear idea about what are you doing right and what are you doing bad and why, and then make changes. Okay, improve the things you are doing bad and maintain or also improve the things you are doing well. Okay, with this plan you have a series of hypotheses. Okay, it's important you watch at the beginning as that. you have a series of hypotheses. Design and carry out an experiment or a series of experiments that could be the best option where you interact with the market. It's really important that you don't suppose anything, that you go with the market, interact with the market, and then you have real data from the market. And then you understand what really appreciates the market from your company. What doesn't like the market doesn't like from your company. Learn from it. What works, what doesn't work. And with all this data, you can adjust your business model. With all this data, you can adjust your business plan. The cycle is learn, redesign, and interact again. Learn, redesign, and interact again. It's a permanent cycle, but at the beginning, these small experiments will help you to have real data. How much money in reality I need, which problems I watched in the practice that I didn't realize when I made at the beginning my business plan. Which product like more from what the market likes more. I have problems to find the raw material. Is this the best material? Is this the best product? How much is the cost that I have to acquire a new client? How can I find my client? Who really is my real client? It's a crucial question that many times we don't ask ourselves. Who in reality is our real client? Okay, so after all this information, you can then jump to the next step and acquire more responsibilities, and then go directly to make this more formal, put more money, go and ask and obtain your environment permits, for example, your operation license, your taxes license. Find a suitable place that has everything you need. For example, in the recycling industry, no matter if you are working with material, plastic, glass, no matter, you need to consider a big space like a big warehouse where you can put all this material and then transform it. You need to consider smells. Okay, so you cannot be near from a habitable zone, a place is surrounded by a lot of houses, or you cannot be near from a hospital, or you cannot be near from a school because the smells, because the noise your enterprise can make. You need to have all these considerations. You need to consider the accessibility for the people to bring you the raw material, to bring you the glass or the paper or the plastic to your installations, and to transport your final product, with your customers. These little details you need to have very clear, but before make any kind of or big investment, I suggest you make an experiment, interact with the market, learn, and learning is special if your area is viable. Okay? And how your area will be viable. And then take responsibilities. Okay? So, that's all for this class about how to start a recycling business in Africa. In the next video, we are going to explain you some real experiments or real products actually that you can start or you can make with very, very few quantity of money and machinery. Very interesting areas to stand up successfully in the recycling industry in Africa, because I really think I have a lot of potential. So we are going to make some videos explain you how to do it. Okay, so again, remember, we grow gold in Africa. If you like the video, give us a like, Tell us in the comments, share this video with your friends, families, relatives, and the most important thing, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.